Today's question comes from Michael. Michael is in Atlanta, Georgia. My sales team are all now working from home rather than the office, so it's more important than ever to get them using Salesforce. What's your number one tip for making Salesforce Lightning easier to use? Thanks for that great question, Michael. It's surprising how often I am asked pretty much that same question. I'll give you my number one tip, but I'll give you two other tips as well. All three of them are simple and really easy to implement. They'll only take you a few minutes to set up, but despite this, they have a disproportionately high positive impact on the usability of Salesforce Lightning. And by the way, I published a blog post about this very subject a few months ago. It's called the 14 Salesforce Lightning Tips that will please salespeople. I'll include a link in the description below, or if you prefer, simply Google Salesforce for Lightning Tips. I'm sure you'll find it. Here's my tip number one, and if you only do one thing, do this. By default, when you go to any record in Lightning, whether that's an account, a contact, an opportunity, whatever it is, when you arrive, the first thing you see are the Activities tab. However, if you watch people using Lightning, the first thing they do is click on the Details tab. Usually they want to see the main information about the account or the opportunity before they look at the activity history. So why not make it easier for them? Make the Details tab the default view. In other words, when people arrive at any record, the first thing they see are the details. And if they want, they can then click on the activities. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is edit the page layout and make Details the default view. And that means when they arrive at any record, the first thing the person will see are the details. Now, whilst we're talking about the page layout, here's my second tip, and it's to do with the position of the related lists. Let me show you what I mean. Again, by default, the related lists are here on this separate tab. You have to click on the tab to see all of the things that are related. Personally, I don't think that's desperately user-friendly. What I prefer to do is put the related list quick links over on the top right of the page. And in fact, often I remove the related list tab altogether. In fact, I might go as far as removing the Activities tab and placing Activities in a separate panel over on the right. Here's what that looks like. As you can see, I've got more information visible on a single page. The details, the related items, and the activities. And personally, I think that's a cleaner appearance, and I think it's easier for people to quickly access essential information. Now, I did say I had three tips. The last one is something that users can do themselves. All you have to do is quickly demonstrate how to switch from the comfort view to the compact view. Here's the comfort view. Quite a lot of white space between each piece of information. To get to the compact view, click on your icon, select compact, refresh the page, and now you see exactly the same information, but slightly more condensed, less white space between it. That final point is really a matter of personal preference. Myself, particularly having come from a classic Salesforce background, I very much prefer the compact view, but it's up to each user. So they are my three tips, Michael. Set details as the default tab, use the related list quick links, and apply the compact view. Now, over to everyone else. I really would like to know about your tips for improving the Lightning user experience. Do that by leaving a comment just below. And by the way, if you have a question that you'd like me to answer, leave that in a comment as well. And of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. See you on tomorrow's video.